bird feeder's empty. So I got to take care of that. Also hearing massive noises out here. Sounds like somebody has cut down a tree. Oh, see, wet ground. That fell over. That's not good. So that's something I'll have to deal with, but I need 2 hands. But what I need is the bug spray, ant spray. I got ants crawling on the window in front of me. It's distracting. And get the bird feed. Yeah, so sounds like they're shredding stuff down at here at the job site. Let me see. Well, I can hear them down there, but I can't see anything. But it definitely sounds like a chipper shredder. Supposed progress, I guess. There's a big pile of dirt. They've been moving dirt around. Oh, humans. Look, there's humans. They're flaggers. So why would they be flagging on the street with that nobody drives on? So I guess they're going to go flag down at the main drag. Okay, cool. It is the nature of my single pane windows that even sitting inside the house over there on that side of the house, I can hear all that. So it sounded like it was like right back here somewhere, which it isn't. Also, apparently I'm snoring so bad lately that my lovely and talented wife ditched me last night. So that's kind of a bummer for her. Feels the same to me. All right, here we go. Bug spray and bird food. Looks like that's going to be about all the bird food. All right, well, here we go. What do you know? Still have 2 minutes to spare. I thought I was late for sure. You might remember the story of this needing a new mat there, or the whatever you call this stuff, because it got destroyed on the ground. Because lo and behold, something had used it there, and I had removed it all the stuff that was there. But looks like, as you can see, something has put it back, and I will tell you why it has put it back. It's put it back because we have, in fact, bunnies. Yep, see? Oh, so I didn't mash anything earlier, but it's a bunny nest. So we'll leave it alone. There's a hawk on the telephone pole, electric pole, in front of my house. So I'm gonna try and get close enough with the camera, which I have here with me. Oh, sorry, that's super zoomed in. The camera I have here with me. Get a good picture. He's got a big. Tuesday night coming up to watch, and I'm late. Yeah, I was pulling weeds in the dark. I'm crazy, but it's wet, so they were easy. All right, inside I go. Well, it rained. The bees don't care. You bees. You don't care. It's only water.
Yeah, I hate water.
It's on the fun again.
Where are we gonna eat? Cause Mel,
Made it. Actually, I've been up for a while. I was taking pictures because the hawk was right out back, and then I saw a mole moving the ground, and I don't think I got it. Moles. Happy Thursday. Oh, 8 o'clock. Time to log on. What does this you say? This goes on here. This is my clear mounts, cell phone mount, and this remember thing had come apart, and so they told me how to put it back together. Basically, take this whole thing off, and there's a screw and what yeah. So here's how it goes on, right? You have to pull these things out, which you can do, and they go inside here, and then you just put it back in like that. But it requires two hands. Now it is a bit of a finagle to get it on there. It snaps over these little, ridges which help hold this thing in here. One thing I do want to show you though is the cool little mechanism here. On the vent. So that is the mechanism that you spin the silver dial there, and that's what opens and closes the baffle on the inside. So it's just a cool little geared dealio, right? And it's hard to do, of course, again with just one hand. But if I can hold it for you, kind of pin it. There you go. I'm just trying to pin it against the steering wheel and my knee at the same time, and then grab it so that it'll spin. It's not working. There you go. Pretty cool. And that opens and shuts the baffle inside. And of course, we just push this sucker in there. That's open. That's closed. You can tell because it's got this little nubby here. Right, that's how you know that's the button. It's not a button, it's just the marker. All right, we're good to go. Now I can hook my phone on there again. Yay. Boom. There, I'm attached. All right, I'm gonna go grab some lunch. See ya. I've been trying to edit video from my work trip, and they updated iMovie, which is what I use, of course, because I'm lazy and cheap. And it appears it's having some quirks. Like a couple of times I'll go to load like a whole day's worth of video, and it'll just kick it out completely, and I'll lose all the work that I had done. And then the other weird thing that it will do semi-frequently now is it reverses the order in which the day's worth of videos were shot. So I'm having to rearrange them, drag them in the timeline back into the correct order. And it'll do that if you individually select them in the, let's say you got 7 videos that you shot during the day, and if I were to go and like touch them individually to add them to the movie, in that initial load, you have to do it in the correct order for them to be in the correct order. You think it's like you start at the top, work your way to the bottom. It's not. You start at the bottom, work your way to the top. But if you just hit select all, it should do it in the correct order. And then I'll delete the photo I took of the scale in the morning to keep track of my weight. But that's not working appropriately. So you select all of them, and then they'll be flip-flopped. Frustrating. Just takes more time to edit than it used to because of these little weird iMovie glitches. Come on, Apple, fix it. Yeah. It's a double bag, big cup kind of morning. Because I'm up early. I always forget about these guys. Clematis. We've had morning glories here too. Once I planted moonflowers. But these, of course, are perennials. They come back every year. And they're getting up all the way up into the tree here, which I think is also kind of cool. Grow. I had to get it off the ground and train it back into the parts of it. This new growth over here, I had to train into the trellis stuff. It was all over the ground. All right, what are we doing? This is what we're doing. The deer have gotten into the hosta. All in front of the house, right by the front door, and around back here in the planting area. I'm too late. They've eaten some already. That makes me unhappy. And now I'm gonna sit out back and it's gonna stink like this stuff. And oh well, gotta protect my plants. Hate it when I'm too late. And speaking of flowers, oh yeah, look at this stuff. Buried in here. Isn't it beautiful? Smells good too. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Hiding in the middle. I did sit down to log into the computer exactly at 8 o'clock. I got skills, people. I have a great internal sense of the passage of time. Not gonna lie. My other nemesis this morning, of course, is moles. All in the flower bed. Speaking of hosses, that's why I noticed, because they pushed up some of the hosses over there completely out of the ground and they've been chewed on since yesterday. Grrr. I'm a little distracted from my work. I'm just going through emails to start the day because it's just lovely outside. There was a gossamer-like thread from a spider or something floating by earlier. And the squirrels are playing in the back. There's one right there. Right there, that's a squirrel. I could see their silhouettes in the corner amongst the dappled light. It's just a wonderful way to start the day. And I have one meeting today, this afternoon, so I might spend the whole day out here. I'm thinking about getting an extension cord and a second monitor and just making a day of it. Ready for the zoom out.
There's a squirrel convention happening right here. They were just barking at each other, and this is number 5. It just kind of jumped up into this tree. Number 6 and number 7 are in the yard back there. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I feel like I'm being watched. It's turned into a wet, drippy day. More rain.